All right, here we go. Avent of Code 2015, Day 8. See what's up. See what Santa brought us today. Day 8, Matchsticks. Space on the sleigh is limited this year, and so Santa will be bringing his last list as a digital copy. He needs to know how much space it will take up when stored. It is common in many programming languages to provide a way to escape special characters and strings. For example, C, JavaScript, Perl, Python, and even PHP handle special characters in very similar ways. However, it is important to realize the difference between the number of characters in the code representation of the string literal and the number of characters in the in-memory string itself. Okay, for example, double quote is 2 characters of code, the 2 double quotes, but the string contains 0 characters. Okay, ABC is 5 characters of code, but 3 characters in the string data. AAA backslash quote AAA is 10 characters of code, but the string itself contains 6 A characters and a single escaped quote character, for a total of 7 characters in the string data. Backslash X27 is 6 characters of code, but the string itself contains just 1, an apostrophe, escaped using hexadecimal notation. Okay, I'm worried. This is going to be painful. Santa's list is a file that contains many double-quoted string literals, 1 on each line. The only escape sequences used are double backslash, which represents a single backslash, backslash quote, which represents a lone double quote character, and backslash X plus 2 hexadecimal characters, which represents a single character with that ASCII code. Disregarding the white space in the file, what is the number of characters of code for string literals minus the number of characters in memory for the values of the strings in total for the entire file? To begin, get your puzzle input. Okay, for example, given the 4 strings above, the total number of characters for string code for the string code is 2 plus 5 plus 10 plus 6 equals 23, minus the total number of characters in memory for string values, 0, 0 plus 3 plus 7 plus 1 is 11. 23 minus 11 is 12. Okay. So I'm going to have to do some nasty regular expression stuff. Oh my god. Yeah. So it looks like all of these strings begin and end with a double quote. So that is something. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I'm going to get it into my buffer, my cached memory input. Let's open terminal. Okay. And I'm going to go, let's do clear. And we're going to do 8. It's going to, oops, that was wrong. I entered the wrong key. There we go. There. So build complete. And I find a puzzle name, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So now that should cache my input. Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, how am I going to validate this? I'm going to have to write, this is going to be confused. I'm going to have to do some mental gymnastics here because I'm going to have to represent this double quote string in code as something more than just the 2 characters. So it's like I'm going to have to escape it twice. So for example, if I do text back, if I do, let's do this, do the triple quote, because then I can actually put the double quotes and I don't have to escape them. So if I do double quote, I can go, oops, expected output. That would be 2 minus 0 equals 2, right? So I got a comma at the end. So I'm going to do this for the rest of the... Okay, so then we have ABC. So that would be 5 minus 3 is 2, right? The total number of characters in the string literals minus the number of characters in memory. So that's also 2. Okay, so now this one is a little bit more complex. So this one is 10 minus 7 is 3. And then the last one is going to be this nastiness. So that's going to be, let's see here, 6 minus 1 is 5. So if I add these up, it should equal 12. So 2, 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Yeah, so if I add them all up, it's 12. So then if I, just as a one final test case, I will, oops, no, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. Because I want to get all of the inputs in one test case. Oops. And this is going to be 12. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then I don't have a double backslash test case. I should have one of those because that will also come up according to the puzzle. Okay. We have the backslash quote, but we do also have a double backslash. So that's going to be 1. Because the actual length is 4 minus 1 is the memory of the string. So that's 3. I'm sorry. Okay, so if I run this again, it'll say test cases fail. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, see? Invalid escape sequence in literal, okay. See, because, oh my god, this is so bad. This is so painful. This... Okay, now it builds succeeded. Okay. So I'm going to start by saying input.lines.map. No, for each. No, for each. I'm going to just do print. Will that work? Yeah, I probably have to do that. Print is probably something weird. Print $0. Yeah, okay. Okay, yep. Okay, that is... I think I want to double escape this. Because, yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's try this. Because I want it to print out the actual... When it prints out, I want it to print out this. So, okay, we print out that. Okay, the ABC, okay, backslash, yep. Okay, and then the backslash x27, yep, and then the same thing here, ABC backslash x27, and then the single backslash. No, oh shoot, no, it's not a single backslash. Look at, see, now this is so complex because now I have to like double escape all these different characters. This is gonna be such a pain. I want this to be double quote, yeah, this. I want it to look like this, and so we got there. Okay, good. So now, how am I going to actually handle this? Func. Maybe I should have a struct. Maybe it should be a class. I need some. No, that's going to be a struct. Struct, and it's going to be a escaper. Escaped string. Unescaped string. Escaped string. Let's do this. And it's going to be init string. And so this value is going to be, let's do let string. Let's do raw string. And we're going to do the, self.raw string equals raw string. Okay, so that does that. And so within this, we need to do var delta. Should that be a lazy var? Lazy var delta? No, I don't think structs like that very much. So let's do var delta. No, let's just start by computing the length of the string. Var length is an int, and it's going to return raw string dot characters dot count. And we're going to do var escaped. Var escaped length. Length int. So the first thing we'll have to do is we're going to have to take the raw string var let escaped. No, let's do this, var escaped string string, and that's going to return the raw string dot replacing occurrences of double backslash with a single backslash. Oh no, see, once again, I have to double escape these things. So this this is actually 2 backslash characters, but because I'm dealing with strings, I have to type it like this, and this is technically 1 backslash character. Okay, I'm gonna do a chain of these. Dot replacing occurrences of oh, wow, this backslash x27 is gonna be challenging. Okay, let's do, oh shoot, okay. Backslash quote, backslash quote, backslash quote, and that's going to return a backslash quote. Okay, and then the last one, replacing occurrences of, what is that other one? Replacing occurrences of target with replacement, range, search range, options. Okay, see, I think I need to do like a regular expression replacement now. Well, let's just see. Let's do this first. We're going to do return escaped string dot characters dot count. And we're going to do var delta, and it's going to be length, return length minus escaped length. Okay, and then for this, we're going to do let escaped strings equals input dot lines dot map, and we're going to map them. We're going to create an escaped string for each one of these lines in the code, and we're going to do escaped strings dot let deltas equals escaped strings dot map backslash t dot delta. So that'll give me a list of all the deltas from these escaped strings, and now we just need to accumulate them. So we're going to do let sum equals deltas dot reduce. There we go. Reduce 0 plus, and we're going to return the sum. So I'm hoping. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. I forgot to do that in it. Try again. Because that should work. There we go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Expected to, actual 0. I have to remove the surrounding quotes. That's what it is. And then, escape length, -2. I'm just going to do -2. I'm going to take a shortcut. This might come back to bite me, but I'm going to take a shortcut. The quotes that surround the string, I'm going to remove. And every string in the puzzle input, as far as I can tell, begins and ends with a string, a double quote. So I think I can just subtract 2 from the answer because they all begin and end with a double quote. Okay, so we're going to try that. We're going to see if that works. There we go. Okay, so 0, 1, and 2 all pass. 3, 4, and 5 fail. And the reason, well, I expect 5 to succeed. Actual 4. How could that be? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The actual character in memory should be a single. Huh, okay. That one I expected it to fail. This one I expected to fail for the same reason. This one I did not expect to fail. Why did that fail? Expected 3, actual 4. Let's do deltas I'm going to print something out. So when I'm computing the delta, or when I'm getting the escaped length, I'm going to print the raw string, and then arrow, and then I'm going to print the escaped string. Okay. Okay. No, that's not right. Why is that coming up? Oh, is it? No, wait a second. Is this not running? Maybe I need to switch these. Okay, now it succeeds. I wonder why that was not succeeding before. Huh. Okay, well, anyway. So now I need to figure out how to solve this case of the \x 27. \x plus 2 hexadecimal characters, which represents a single character with that ASCII code. Okay. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to do some, in the future, I'm going to have to actually like output what that value is. Okay. So then I need to do dot, oh shoot. How am I going to do this? Func, replacing hexadecimal. No, I need to do add a string extension. That's what I'm going to do. File, private, extension, string, var, no, function, func, replacing escaped x. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to escaped x. So for now, I'm just going to find any pattern that is this \x and \x plus 2 hexadecimal characters. And then I'm going to replace it with a single x. That's what I'm going to plan to do. So first I need to do a regular expression. I need to do a regex parse range. What is, oh, that includes the range. No, that's good. I need that. That is important. Okay, so the string is going to be, my regular expression is going to be, wait, let's get up debugX here. So it's going to be a \x and 2 hexadecimal characters. So that's going to be A to F, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? And then, or 0 to 9, right? Those are hexadecimal. And A, B, C, yeah, A through F, 0 through 9, A through F, A through F, 0 through 9. I wonder if it's going to be lowercase, a mix of lowercase or uppercase if I do \x. Okay, yeah, see, I see. It's all lowercase, it looks like. I think I can trust that it's going to be lowercase in numbers. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Oops, A through F. Okay, so any hexadecimal character, and there's going to be 2 of those. How do I indicate that there should be exactly 2? The curly braces. 2 times. And then let's see what happens if I do this. What does this return exactly? What are the ranges that are being returned? Pattern options, input string, ns range, ns location, input.count. Okay, so it's going to do the entire range, first match. Return, okay, return match range at index. Ranges.remove first. Let's just see what this returns first, because I'm pulling this from a 2020 puzzle, it looks like. So I have no idea if this is going to be applicable to this particular puzzle. So let's do return let ranges equals, and we're going to do print ranges. Print ranges. Let parsed, or no, let's escaped, let s. I'm just going to do let s, and then we're going to do s dot replacing escaped, no, replacing escaped x, and then return s. So this doesn't actually do anything yet. Eventually it'll probably return a value, but for now, let's just see how this looks. There we go. I like that. Okay. Backslash x2 is invalid. How is this invalid? Oh. Wait a second. Oh, see, again, I have to do the double escaping. Okay. The double escaping is just killing me. Ranges. Oh, of course. Self. Because that regex parse range just returns a function, then you have to pass something into the function. Okay. Empty array, optional, empty array, optional, empty array. Okay, so that's not exactly, this is not working the way I expected it to. So I'm going to go find this regex parse range. I'm going to copy and paste this. Or maybe, better idea, I wrap this in a capturing group. I bet this is how it works. Yes. See, so it's giving you the position of this x, 1, 4. And so here's what I'm going to do. So now we have ranges. What happens if there's more than one? So I'm going to do backslash x27. I'm going to do that. So I want to see what happens. Do I get both groups? I hope so. I do not. Okay, so it only gives me the first group that it finds. If there are more than one, then I should probably do this recursively. First, I don't know how computationally intensive it is going to be to like compile this regular expression. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this up here. I'm going to do let x Unicode escape regex equals this, and then I can. That way, that function will only have to compile that regular expression once. We're going to do if ranges, if it's nil, because it could be nil, or it could be an empty array. So if ranges is nil, or ranges dot is empty, let's do this. True. If ranges is empty, and we're going to default to true. If ranges happens to be nil, then we're going to return self. Otherwise, we're going to return self dot replacing. How do I want to slice that range out of the string, and then I basically just want to slice. Is there a slice function? No. Self dot. I'm gonna have to parse it as an NS string. So NS string equals NS string. Oops. NS string gives me a couple other helper functions that the Swift string does not have by default. So NS string dot remove. Remove replace. Yeah, replace object. No, replace value at int in property with no. Dot range of character, range of options, range of character, line range, paragraph range, replacing occurrences of blank with blank. No. Range of string, range of string options, range, character set options, and its compare options. See, this is not exactly what I want. I want to be able to like remove the characters from a specific range. I want to be able to like slice it up. Maybe it needs to be an NS mutable string. Maybe that's what, I bet that's what it is. NS mutable string. Okay, NS string dot remove, no, dot slice, no, dot, delete characters in range. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what I want to do. Delete characters in, oh, I know. Guard if range is empty, return self. And we're going to do let range equals ranges 0 dot string ns range. Okay. And then in range, and then I want to ns string dot insert character, insert value, insert string at int. We're going to say insert x at range dot location. Okay. And then we're going to do return. So then we do let resolved string equals string ns string. Now I have to convert it back into a Swift string. And now resolved string dot, I need to return resolved, I need to do it recursively, dot replacing escaped x. Okay. Seems redundant, but I will oblige. Unexpected, oh, this has got to return a string. Swift string. Cannot force, okay. Okay. Return s dot replacing escaped x. Let's do this. Build succeeded. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so my test case 5 passed. Now I bungled test case this one because I did the double escape. So this should actually be not 5, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the result should only be 12 minus 2. So that should be 10, right? Did I double it? 3, expected 5, actual 8. Now wait a second. Why was it 8? Oh, because this is one character. I had a double escape, so it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus, so it's 10 minus 2, because these both resolve to one character. Yeah, so 10 minus 2 is 8. That is the correct, that should be 8. All right, let's see if I can run the, okay. The answer I got was 1,350. Let's see if that works. All right, come on, 1,350. Yes! That's the right answer. All right, continue to part 2. I'm going to have to delete my logging because that's going to get messy. Let's go the other way. In addition to finding the number of characters of code, you should now encode each code representation as a new string and find the number of characters in the new encoded representation, including the surrounding double quotes. For example, double quote encodes to, oh shit. Now we have to go in reverse. Oh fuck. Okay, encodes to single double quote, backslash double quote, backslash double quote, single double quote. Increase from 2 characters to 6. ABC encodes to double quote, backslash double quote, ABC, backslash double quote, quote. And increase from 5 characters to 9. Okay, and now double quote, AAA, backslash double quote, AAA encodes to blah, 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 an increase from 10 characters to 16. Okay, from 6 characters, you're tasked to find the total number of characters to represent the newly encoded strings minus the number of characters of code in each original string literal. Okay, so, oh shoot. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do struct unescaped string. Escaped string. Unescaped string. Let raw string init raw string self.raw string equals raw string. Okay. And I think a lot of this, yeah, so that can be that var unescaped length int. I might have named this backwards, like maybe this is, okay, I can delete that because I'm not going to do that for, not going to need this at all for part 2. Okay. Minus the characters of the original code representation, 23, just like the first part, is 42 minus 23 equals 19. Ugh. Okay, so unescaped length. So we're going to unescaped var unescaped string. string. Actually, this might be easier because going the other way means that I have to find occurrences of backslash quote with backslash quote, right? Backslash, yeah. I just have to reverse this. Backslash, and we're gonna replace it with 4. And then this one is the easiest one because I don't have to do anything special for this backslash x nonsense, right? So we start with the quote, then we escape the backslash, x27, escape the quote, end of quote. So that's actually the easiest. This one is easier than the first one because I don't have to dick around with this regular expression nonsense. Okay, so that should be all it takes. Then we do return unescaped string dot characters dot count, and then delta var delta is an int, and it's going to be unescaped length minus length. Okay. So for part 2, let's get some test cases. Text. Actually, I can take all of these the same. Pretty confident in my reducer, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, it goes from 2 to 6, so that's going to be 4. And ABC. I'm gonna have to flip these around because the backslash needs to be escaped before the quote. Oh, that was wrong. That was the wrong one. There we go. So the backslash needs to be escaped before the quote. Because if I escape the quote first, then it's going to create a backslash, which then gets escaped, which is not what I want. So order matters. Okay, so that's 4. 5 to 9. That's also 4. Okay. 10 to 16. That's going to be 6. And then this one, that's going to be 5. Okay, and then we find the sum. Okay, so I'm going to run the test cases. Okay, where's my... Here we go. Uh-oh. This one return into function as return string. Oh. Build succeeded. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, no. Oh. Duh. I forgot to actually write my algorithm. Okay, so check this out. Copy, paste, but instead of escape string, unescaped string dot init. Everything else should be exactly the same. I should probably rename these variables, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because I think this is going to solve it. Come on, solve it. What? No. Expected for actual 2. Come on. Was it right before? I gotta... Oh, okay. No, that was... I keep looking at the wrong one. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to do the same thing I did up here. I'm just going to print out the print unescaped length raw string, and I'm going to print out the unescaped string. So I can validate that it's actually... Oh, I need to add 2. I wonder if I could just add 2, if that would work. Because I still need... That's right, I still need the surrounding quotes. Okay, so I'm just going to add 2. Whereas in this one, I had to subtract 2. This one I have to add 2 because I still need the surrounding quotes. That's what it is. Okay. Off by 2 error. Let's go. Okay, 2085. Yes! That's the right answer. Well done. You are 1 gold star closer to powering the weather machine. Perfect timing. That's it. We've completed day 8. Return to Advent calendar. Look at that. The tree is lighting up. It's beautiful. So, to reflect on this a little bit, this, I sort of feel like I should have a regex parse range. I want to move this function into a, like a reusable, like in my toolbox. Because right now it's just pulling out of a different puzzle, which it's, you know, I didn't like make it market file private or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to find my regex parse optional. Now we have regex parse range. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to go back, and it's going to say, you've already defined this function, and that's okay. I'm going to delete it from here. I'm going to build, build succeeded. Okay. So that's good. Regex parse range. So the value of this one is that it actually returns a range that I can use. That I can, if I need to manipulate the regular expression within the range, or if I need to like mess with the characters that match that regular expression. So that'll be good. That should be helpful in future puzzles. Okay, good. That was a little bit difficult. I mean, I couldn't here. I'll simplify this a little bit. Return raw string dot replacing escape text. There we go. Yeah, length dot minus escape length. I can remove this print line. But yeah, I guess that was it. Not that bad. Certainly a lot easier than yesterday's. I actually completed in a reasonable amount of time. All right. Well, with that, I will see you all tomorrow.